Good afternoon, students. Myself, Dr. Batul, and this is my first subject lecture. After my intro lecture, and I'm going to start with class 12th course, and that is human health and diseases. So here we goes. First of all, we should know about the terminologies which are being used for description of this chapter. And first of all, this is the health. What is health और स्वास्थ्य? हमारे शरीर की पूरी जो स्टेट ऑफ फिजिकल फिटनेस होती है, जब मॉर्निंग से लेकर इवनिंग तक हम लोग जो वर्क हमारे शरीर में, हमारी बॉडी में जो बायोलॉजिकल एक्टिविटीज़ होती हैं, उसके लिए हमें एनर्जी की ज़रूरत होती है. एंड देन आवर बॉडी इज़ फिट, then all the physical activities are done properly. So as a definition we can define it: health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being of a human being. The second term which is being used, that is known as disease या रोग. इसके बारे में हम लोग आपको बच्चों को ये एक्सप्लेन करते हैं कि this is any type of deviation from your normal functioning of the body. आपके शरीर में एक हेल्दी पर्सन की जगह जब किसी भी प्रकार का हल्का परिवर्तन आता है तो हमारे शरीर में कई सिम्टम्स उभरते हैं जिन्हें हम डिजीज का नाम देते हैं. Directly we come to the classification of disease and type of diseases mainly. The first is congenital disease and the second one is acquired disease. First disease is known as the disease, in Hindi we called it as janjat rog, and these are present in infants since birth, and these are genetic diseases which are transferred from parents to their offsprings. The important diseases are due to the abnormalities in chromosomal structure. और students आप जानते हैं कि in every human body there are 46 chromosomes. We must say that there are 23 pairs of chromosomes. 22 pairs are known as autosomes, and one pair is sex chromosome. When there is any change in the structure of these chromosomes, this type of disease appear in the mother womb, and the important are hemophilia. Hemophilia की डिजीज में if any person gets any type of wound and the bleeding does not stop, इसके लिए एक इंग्लैंड की रॉयल फैमिली के बारे में आपको बताया जाता है जिसमें कहीं भी उनकी जनरेशंस इस डिजीज में खत्म हो गई थी. इट इज अनदर थिंग कि इट इज द परसेंटेज ऑफ अकरेंस ऑफ दिस डिजीज इज वेरी लेस, थैंक गॉड. The second one is sickle cell anemia and the third one is color blindness. The person cannot differentiate between red and green. एक color blindness माता या पिता या एक person, एक मेल या फीमेल, लाल और हरे रंग में differentiate नहीं कर पाती है. And the second type of diseases which are not present in human body and they are not by birth, they are known as acquired diseases, or they must be said as janjat rog in Hindi. These diseases are again of two types. पहले प्रकार की वो डिजीज होती है जो कम्युनिकेबल होती है या इन्फेक्शस होती है, अर्थात इन्फेक्टेड पर्सन से वो हेल्दी पर्सन में कम्युनिकेट हो जाती है और उसके लिए एक विशेष प्रकार के डिजीज कॉजिंग एजेंट्स होते हैं. दे आर कॉल्ड एज पैथोजेंस और रोगाणु इन हिंदी. एंड दिस पैथोजेंस आर वायरस, बैक्टीरिया, फंजाई, प्रोटोजोआ एंड हेलमिन्थ्स. दे कॉज डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ डिजीजेस इन ह्यूमन बीइंग्स. एंड इन योर कोर्स these important diseases are as dengue and AIDS by virus, pneumonia for example by bacteria, and by helminths it is ascariasis. इसमें छोटे बच्चों की इंटेस्टाइन अफेक्टेड होती है और उसमें छोटे छोटे से पिन वर्म्स डेवलप होते हैं जो बाद में ascaris का फॉर्म लेते हैं. When they complete their life cycle, they suck the blood and the digestive food. So the younger or affected boys and girls, I must say that the kids, they are mostly affected by this disease. In acquired disease, the second type of diseases are non-infectious. It means they are non-communicable and they are caused in human beings by other type of factors. The first is degenerative disease. It is not caused by any pathogen and as heart disease. एक हार्ट डिजीज का पेशेंट, उसका हार्ट धीरे धीरे ट्रीटमेंट के बाद भी उसके टिश्यूज डिजेनरेट होते जाते हैं एंड धीरे धीरे उसका एंजियोप्लास्टी और सर्जरी के बाद धीरे धीरे उसका लाइफ स्पैन कम होता जाता है. एंड वेरी कॉमन डेफिशिएंसी डिजीजेस, दे आर कॉज्ड इफ अ किड और चाइल्ड डज नॉट feed properly, and they are caused by the deficiency of vitamins in our body. And the very famous disease are beriberi and goiter, and the other one is scurvy. The other example of non-infectious or non-communicable diseases are allergies, cancer, mental disorders, and by environmental factors. Allergies environment की किसी भी चीज़ से हो सकती है, जैसे dust, just some medicines, some pollen grains which are the part of angiospermic flower during the sexual reproduction in plants. And the mental disorders include depression, anxiety, and other hallucinations type of things. And environmental factors means some changes in environment and the onset of ultraviolet rays, infrared rays, X-rays, they cause the certain type of disease in human body. And one more type of non-infectious disease is known as the disease caused by some bad habits as some youngsters start taking drugs like opium, like marijuana, like through injections and all these things. It also causes an spread of the AIDS, but the other in diseases like mouth cancer, intestinal cancer also develop due to these bad habits. इधर देखें स्टूडेंट्स, अभी आपने डिफरेंट टर्मिनोलॉजीज जो इस चैप्टर में हम आपको समझाने की कोशिश कर रहे थे, दैट इज़ द डेफिनेशन ऑफ डिजीज, definition of pathogen, and what type of pathogens which causes diseases in human beings. And now we start one by one the disease caused by virus. And the most important after it is dengue, which is very prevalent since last 8 to 10 years in our country also. And this disease is most preferable in tropical and subtropical areas, and the disease is caused by dengue virus, which 4 serotypes or 4 strains are present, and it is presented by DEN 1, DEN 2 and DEN 3 and DEN 4. Dengue fever is also known as break bone fever. हिंदी में इसको हड्डी तोड़ बुखार भी कहते हैं, क्योंकि इसका सिम्टम सीवियर पेन इन जॉइंट्स एंड बोन्स होता है. एंड इन एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ एनी डिजीज द सिस्टमेटिक वे इज द its occurrence. One should define the occurrence of the disease, then causal pathogen, then the life cycle or transmission, then and so on. First of all, we must know that causal pathogen is a virus. Of course, it is known as dengue virus, and 4 serotypes or 4 strains are reported by the scientists in this disease, and they are demonstrated as capital D, capital E and capital V1 up to the DN4. And this virus and this disease is reported mostly in tropical and subtropical areas in the world, जिसको हम हिंदी में उष्णकटिबंधीय एरिया कहते हैं, जहाँ गर्म देश पाए जाते हैं, जैसे इंडिया, जैसे अफ्रीका and all these. About 110 countries are reported to be infected by this disease. Now the very important part of this disease is transmission of this virus. Here the very special type of mosquito, female mosquito, which is known as Aedes aegypti. One should learn this name. Students, इस नाम को जरूर आप लर्न भी कर लें और स्पेलिंग भी देख लीजिएगा. दिस इज द zoological name, this is genus and this is a species. Genus is always started with capital A and species is from small a. And this is important for your board exams, and this is very important for your viva and very important again in NEET. And this the special thing is this insect or this female mosquito bites in the daytimes. And the other structure I will show you later on the back side of this female mosquito, Aedes species, white color of strange white color of lines are present. Therefore the virus is also known as tiger virus. जैसे टाइगर की बॉडी पे आप लंबी लंबी धारियां देखते हैं, उसी तरह से इस मच्छर के ऊपर वाइट धारियां पाई जाती हैं और ये लेट आफ्टरनून और ऑनसेट ऑफ इवनिंग में काटता है. एंड ऑल ऑफ यू नो द मलेरियन डिजीज विच इज ऑल्सो स्प्रेड. द वेक्टर इज फीमेल मॉस्किटो, बट वो रात में काटने वाला मच्छर होता है जो ह्यूमन बीइंग में मलेरिया की डिजीज पैदा करता है. नाउ वी आर स्टडिंग डेंगू. देन वी कम टू द सिम्टम्स ऑफ दिस डिजीज. And one must know, and you people must know that since last 10 years in our country, this disease has been very dangerous, and so many fatalities have been reported because due to scarcity of water, due to the scarcity of blood and platelets. Symptoms: high fever, severe headache, joint pain, muscle pain, and in severe condition the rashes on the body. शरीर पर लाल चकत्ते पड़ने लगते हैं और एक तरह से ब्लड अंदर से डैमेज होना स्टार्ट हो जाता है अगर पेशेंट को ज़्यादा टाइम के लिए ट्रीटमेंट ना मिले, और माइल्ड ब्लीडिंग भी स्टार्ट हो जाती है. नाउ वी कम्स टू द इंक्यूबेशन पीरियड. दिस इज अगेन अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टर्म इन पैथोलॉजी फील्ड. And as you know, the pathology is a branch of biology which deals with the study of disease. Pathology incubation period means it is the duration which is counted starting from the entry of pathogen inside the human body up to the appearance of the first symptom. इसको मैं हिंदी में एक्सप्लेन करने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ. उस क्षण जब एक स्वस्थ व्यक्ति की कोशिका में एक पैथोजन, वेदर इट इज वायरस और बैक्टीरिया और एनी अदर पैथोजन, एंटर करता है और उसके अंदर शरीर में जाकर डिजीज करता है, डिजीज पैदा करता है, और जो पहला लक्षण रोगी के शरीर में आता है, द ड्यूरेशन इज नोन एज इंक्यूबेशन पीरियड. इट मे बी 3 or 4 days in some diseases, it may be 3 to 14 days in some diseases, and here the general time is 3 to 14 days, but sometimes the first symptom appears between 3 to 4 days. In dengue disease, the control and prevention is very important, as in dengue disease, the prevention is very important part to control the disease, as there is no viral disease reported so far for this particular disease of virus. Prevention, जैसा कि आपको पहले भी हमने बताया कि ये मच्छर एडीज एजिप्टाई दिन में काटती है फीमेल मच्छर, फीमेल मॉस्किटो, and it is the carrier of the pathogen. So one should wear the proper clothing during daytime. The most preferred time is late afternoons, and there there should be covering of hands and legs to avoid the bite of the insect. The second part is to control the heavy population of mosquitoes. One should spray the insecticides to kill the heavy populations of this pathogen. Side treatment is available for the symptoms which appear during the disease, for severe headache, for severe joint pain, and for high fever. Because there is no direct medicine, so the medicines should be used as paracetamol or dolo, which have anticoagulant properties. The ibuprofen, and as I have told you, again I am repeating the main point, that the ibuprofen and aspirin containing drugs should be avoided in this case, because in this disease virus affects the important part of the blood, that is known as platelets, and the considerable number of platelets are reduced in severe condition of dengue disease. So aspirin and ibuprofen have anti-inflammatory properties, so one should avoid to use these medicines, and instead patient should intake the paracetamol, should be given by doctors for headache and fever. The dengue patient should intake plenty of liquid diet and water. In severe conditions, patient should be given the blood transfusion to increase the number of platelets when the severe infection set in the body of the patient and platelets reduces in large numbers. And again, I am saying the prevention is more important in this type of disease. One should use the bed nets and mosquito repellent creams to avoid the insect bite. And here's the diagram, a simple diagram showing the main symptoms. Here the severe headache in the head, here the pain in the back side of eyeballs, very important symptom in this disease. And it's showing the shoulder joint, severe pain, and this is elbow joint, and this diagram is showing the rashes on the body, and it is showing an enlarged structure. Okay, I think कि students आपको ये disease समझ में आई होगी और हमारा lecture समझ में आया होगा. If you have any queries, then please ask in my comments. Thank you.